All right, happy Saturday, everybody. So, my wife's Jeep Grand Cherokee 2015 is a check engine light. I already have a hunch of what the problem is, but let's go through the troubleshooting process and figure it out together. I'm going to use my OBD Link MX. Got it plugged in to the OBD2 port under the steering column. Now we just got to boot up the app. And it comes with a nice app down here. So let's go to Diagnostics. Let's do select all. This might take a moment. We're reading all the computers in the car. This app does have the manufacturer enhanced parameters for, well, you can buy them, but they're available, I think, with the high-end model, the MX Plus. So all you have to do is just download them. It's a free download. So we got our codes. We have P0440, which is a general EVAP system failure, which is probably what is turning on the check engine light. We have a B2874-15, which is a problem with the rear lamp circuit, which I know about. So it's looking pretty likely that the P0440 is what's causing this problem. So this typically happens with an evaporative emission system. This could be a leak, it could be a problem with the eSIM in the back, it could be a lot of things. All right, the likely culprit is under this cover. And I'll show you what I think it is. So on the Pentastar V6, there's an evaporative emissions hose that is very prone to failure. Let me see if I can get you in there and get a good look at it. It's on the passenger side of the vehicle, right here. Let me get you zoomed in a little bit. You can probably see the problem already. This hose is busted. See that? There's a big old crack in it. Right up here. So, again, common failure on these, so we're just going to replace that hose. Now, if you're in a pinch, you can wrap it with electrical tape. I've seen that work as well. Don't recommend doing that long term, though. So let's get this hose out of here. These red clips just pop up. This should pop right off. Oh, we got to cut some zip ties first. Let's get this out of the way. Should just come right off. Oh wait, no, there's a button on the bottom I think you gotta press. I think it might work if we just go in there with a screwdriver and pop this clip out. A little plastic retention clip. Huh. So what's holding this on? This is perplexing. That bottom clip has to come out somehow. That's got to be what's holding it. All right, I think I got it. I just had to finagle it out of both sides. I think that did it. Okay, the clip is entirely out now. Yeah, a little tricky. So let's move on to, there's two others that we have to do on the driver's side. Maybe I can give you a better view on this one right here. I already took the red clip out, right? So that's already in my hand. All right, let's try to work this thing out with that screwdriver. Like I did on the other side, I'll try to keep my hand mostly out of the way, best I can. Guess you could also pull out from this side. Seems to be working. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I got to be able to do this. I think we got it. Yep, we did. Now we can just pull the, I'm assuming this is a plug. Yep, just a plug. We do have to use this in the new one because it doesn't come with one for whatever reason. Now there's one more that's going to be a real pain in the neck to get to. It's all the way down here. I'm not even going to try to show you guys that one. Okay, I battled with that for a good half an hour. What I ended up doing that seemed to work okay, let me get this hose out of here and I'll show you. I don't think I broke anything. So this is the one that was difficult. What I found worked well was taking a couple little picks, sticking them in here and pushing out that way and that way to kind of get things loose, then to slide them under here and on the other side too. It requires 3 or 4 hands. It's not a fun job, I'm going to warn you. There's probably a special tool for this that I don't have, but if you don't have that tool, you're not going to have a good time. So here's the new part. Hopefully this goes on a lot easier than the old one came off. Link in the description. So let's just feed everything down this way. I think these just push to connect with minimal pain. Of course, this thing is wired on here. There we go. Just a horrible design. So they go on a lot easier than they come off, that's for sure. This last one here. There we go. And we'll take our plug, whatever purpose this serves, shove it back down in there. And now in theory, the job is done. I don't think the check engine light's going to turn off immediately. I could be wrong. I might be able to clear it, but maybe not. Emissions codes are kind of funny on some vehicles, so. Let's give it a try though. Let's get this old hose out of the way. I'll show you a closer up view of what went wrong. Let's start the vehicle and see if we can clear the codes. Okay, the vehicle is running behind me. Go to diagnostics. Let's just do engine control module. Let's see if we can clear the codes. Probably not, but I do hear it running an EVAP test though, so let me see if things get better after that's done. Okay, that EVAP test just finished, I think. And we're rereading codes. Clear all. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what fixed the problem, but I took the vehicle for a spin around the block to get some fuel. It was running low. Came back and cleared the codes again, and now it's no longer an active code, it's a permanent code. I'm assuming that'll go away just in time as the system passes more emissions tests, but Check engine light is off. That seemed to fix the problem. Promised you guys a better look at the offending part. You can see it pretty clearly right there, that split in the hose. I've seen this happen a bunch of times. I'll be honest with you, tape has always worked for me, so this is kind of the first time I tackled this procedure, and it was pretty brutal. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe, stay safe, and thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.